Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future trading. All our videos for educational purposes only. You're very welcome to follow any of our signal as long as you are on a sim. We're not responsible for any of your action. Uh, we just have a new signals coming into the ES and the Nasdaq and the YM, and we will be covering some of the automated trades today. For the ones that just joined us, we have modified a little bit on the market analyzer. So you have two different market analyzer. One is, by the way, there is a new signal right now on the Nasdaq. There is a swing trading, and the swing trading based on 1 minute one contract. And as you see right now, there is 117, 120 ticks into the profit based on one contract. As an example, you take the ES, we just have an entry on the ES, and the Autotrade has taken the trade at 2988.75, and the target is 29.93. Of course, right now it is the market still have an hour and a half before it opens. We normally start around 10 o'clock. We wait till the markets calm down a bit, but we start a little bit early every day so people can follow some of the signals. On this one here is a scalper signal. As you see, as an example, the Nasdaq buy at 78.42.75, target 78.55. There is 34 ticks into this trade. On the ES, buy at 29.87, target 29.90.50. There is 8 ticks into that trade. So, and this one here also, we are using an automated trade as an example. This is we will be covering that today. This is exactly like the market analyzer. The auto trade is taking a trade, and then what is nice about it, you can increase the target or increase your trailing stop, whatever you like. And we can see here is exactly the same amount, is the same entry, and then we can follow on this one here. On that one here, like let's say the Nasdaq, the auto trade is taking the trade. There is 4 different automated trade for that system. There is an ATM strategy, fully automated pullback re-entry. As we see here, the Nasdaq, there is 14 ticks. We are using 2, and then we are on we are using 2 contracts on that, and this is from the entry signal and the target. What is nice about that, it is not just a black box indicator, it is really responding with the market movement, and this is a very, very important to do that. And then we will be covering some of the auto trade today. The swing trading, we just started swing trading, and this is a total different system. All of it in your package. We will be also covering some of the swing trading, automated, and also there is 3 different scalper in your package. And then for the members, for the ones has the zone fully automated to trade. Also, we have an automated to trade we will be covering today, and this is a beautiful trade today on the zone. So this is it's based on the fib trade, fib line, and it is very well tuned. All of them does not require any optimization and messing up over the weekends with the trailing stop loss and all that nonsense. So we are very much clear for today, and we will be covering a lot today actually. On the YM, for some reason today the YM is running beautifully, and if we look at the YM, we had an entry earlier today at 66.76, and 67.62 is the target. We are 45 ticks into the target. There is a little problem right there. There is a double resistance at the 67.46, but we will get there when we get there, and we'll try to see if we are able to cross this target. To our traders, for the ones have the system and they are already engaged with an automated trade for today, there is and you are on that trade with the Nasdaq trade, we have a huge problem at 78.55 before we can hit the target, and you got to be careful with the 78.55.50. There is a problem right there. On the YM, if some YM traders, the pullback re-entry is going to be at 66.98. This is a pullback re-entry. It is a very important number on the pullback re-entry. Most of you use an indicators, and by the time this market goes here, you start arming your to go short, and this is not a short, this is a pullback re-entry. So be careful on the pullback re-entry at 66.98. For the Russell traders, I don't see any problem at the moment with the Russell. We just have a signal fired with the automated trade. Watch out for the 51.2, and there is a major resistance at 51.5. So this is a no-go above this number here. We have a lot to cover today, and we will be keeping our eye on the market, and then we will be examining this market at 10 o'clock. Normally our official time is 10 o'clock, and because of a request by a lot of traders, we will be open when we have it time. We will go live ahead of time if we have time to do that. For the zone automated trade, we have a lot of members using the zone automated trade. Is one of very successful automated trade, and it is very clear on this one here, the sellers over the buyers with the 6 different time frame. The signal, we have a different signal from the next generation auto trade, and the high time frame, the high frequency on the high time frame is to the downside. So now the market is start losing to the downside, and as you see, you have the signal and the high time frame is pointing to the down, plus you have the sellers with a 6 different time frame is pointing to the short trade. So this is a very, very interesting one to see what will happen today. Very mixed market at the moment, but we will be watching and make sure that you are on a right track. From now till 10 o'clock, if I see anything good, I will be more than glad to highlight that. Beside that, I will be going to the silent mode, and if I see anything important, we will let you know. Thank you very much. I want to say something about the scalper or the swing trading. If you look at the left upper corner here, you will have a new signal. It says a new signal, and it gives you the direction of the auto trade, and it gives you the entry price and the target. You're gonna have a lot of signal generated on the micro account, on the scalping here, and it gives you a lot of sell signals or buy signal, and you can see it on the first column here. And then as an example, this is a YM. It says a sell signal at 267.16, target 266.93. This is exactly how the auto trade is taking the trade. You can use an automated to trade. There is no big deal with that, but I personally like the ATM. And the trailing stops are based on the fibs. They're not the dummy trailing stops. And like now, you have a new signal based on the Nasdaq. The market is changing the direction. A lot of it's changing a lot very fast. So it's 7855 direction long, and it is 7860 50 the target. So that will help you a little bit. We're trying to help a little bit. Those guys are struggling in the market, and we will, as long as at your own risk, follow us on Sim. We're not responsible for any of your trades, please. Let's look at the ES on the scalping. It is a buy at 298725, target 299050. We are 11 ticks into that trade, and as you see, this is the scalping automated trade. Very easy, friendly use, no optimization, nothing. And you can see the system for every entry plot a different trailing stop, a different target. It all depends on the market movement. One of the things you can do is, if you want to secure some of your profit, you can secure some of your profit. If you want to increase your trade, you can increase your target if you think, it's going to go up. So it's not just doing the calculation and studying the market movement. It is also very flexible, that you can decide if you wanted to increase your target or secure some of the profit before you wanted to close it. So this is very, very important for people who want to go to the next level in the trading, and whatever, if you want to call it career or something, this is the way to do it. Let me see what else we have at the moment. The same thing apply on the Forex. Today on the Forex, we have, at the moment, we have only 17 pips on the Forex, just because the market right now is changing left and right, and we will keep up on the Forex. Very soon we will add the stocks. I don't know yet which stocks I can reveal on a YouTube, but maybe I will reveal some of those stocks as well, so traders can follow some of the signals. For the ones that just follow the Nasdaq, and for the ones, okay, we just crossed the hard area on the Nasdaq, so we can increase it a bit, and on the ES we can increase it a bit here. What I was gonna say, yes, on the Nasdaq, the one is following this trade. Maybe you don't know, or you cannot see where is the trailing stop. We try to highlight that for you, but try not to give no more than 10 ticks into the stop loss. This way, if you are using an ATM, you can use 10 ticks, and there is plenty signals in there, as you see, and they are extremely powerful, because they are a small trade, high frequency, 15 seconds, and they don't go all over the places. They only enter when it needs to be entered. Very well tuned, very, very aggressive, and at the same time conservative. So this is, you can start picking up some ticks here and there with no stress. And even if the signal did go down or did go the opposite direction, you can always pick up the next signal and recover immediately from that bad signal. One of the things also, you can play it right. As you see here, is as an example, we have the Nasdaq finding a buy signal at 78.55 level, and you are a bit conservative. You can immediately break even, like what I am doing right now, And if you want to, or secure some of the profit on the ES, you can do that. You can move it and secure some of the profit. Or if you just want it to be the system to take over, then you can have the system taken over. And then the system estimate where the probability that trade is taking you to. So this is a really, for the ones they wanted to do something with their life, this is something, if you work with it, it works with you. So on the Russell signal, swing trading, not scalping. The blue ones are not the scalping, it is the swing trading. The white ones are scalping, so they will not cause any confusion. Also, this one here, you can break even. Now you are on a free ride. It's not costing you anything. You don't need to look at it anymore. And then you just put it on the side. Your job is done with that market. Same on all of them. You can easily, if you have a couple monitors, you can put them on one monitor. You can break them even, or control those, or manage those auto trades if you wanted to manage it, or you can leave it as is. That's up to you. I personally like the trader to get involved with the trade, and then what we do, we just go ahead and if we see $90, why let it go? We can take it because it is a very small time frame, and we can do that. Another also good indication we have, it is okay, as you see, the YM is going to this projection. Another indication we have is the zone automated to trade. It is extremely powerful, and it's giving you an early prediction where we are going, even on a very long. And as you see here, we have resistance, but it's giving you an early prediction where this market, also this one is an automated to trade. I mean, we cannot cover all the auto trades. We have around 10 automated trades in your package. This is just a matter of giving you an idea how things work. So this is how it is, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the side, and I'll let you follow the signal. I don't want to populate the screen too much. It's gonna confuse the traders, and we're gonna go ahead and let you follow the signals. Again, I'm very busy sometimes. I cannot highlight every signal comes in on the swing, on the scalping. It comes in here, and there is a signal comes on the first column here. You can follow the signals. We wish you the best for today, and I will let you know if I see anything good. We will let you know. Also, for the swing trading, is already dived into a trade, fully automated swing trading. And as you see right now, the signal on the 30-year Treasury bond, we have a buy signal. That's not good. This is gonna push this market a bit down. As you see, the reaction immediately on the ES because of the new signal on the 30-year Treasury bond. So, and you can see immediately it has an impact on your ES, NASDAQ, and Dow Jones. It's a very, very, very clever the way we have made it, that we can see if this market synchronized or not. We can see where is the pressure in the market on all corners, and then we can see where is this market, the probability is going to have a problem, and where is going to survive, and where is going to we need to keep our hands off trading. It is very important not to just activate an auto trade. It is the most critical in the trading is to know when to trade and when to stay out of a trade. It is very important, and a lot of traders misread that, and it is actually the key for trading. You need to understand when to dive into a trade and when to stay away from a trade. You have no inventory. You cannot move this market. So what we need to do, go with the wind, whatever the direction is. And I don't want to complicate the trades, but also one of the success trades is the reversal. They are very tricky, very powerful, very profitable, but it require a little experience than just a normal guy have a couple $1,000 trying to auto trade. Okay, we wish you the best, guys, and we'll see you in a few minutes. I'll stay in the quiet mood. Thank you. On the scalping, I have increased the target. On the swing trading is doing fine. I'm not gonna do anything. And on the Russell, I'm gonna increase on the scalping a bit. And on the ES, I already did that. So that will be very good. And then we can there is a new signal on the scalping 30-year treasury bond, and then there is a new signal on the gold. And you can see the new signal where it says 6018, target 6015. On the gold it says 1495.8, 1495. On the scalping, target hit is about to hit the target. We are done with the scalping on the Nasdaq. Target hit on the Nasdaq. We're done with that. Also on the ES, the scalping, we're gonna increase it as target hit. On the scalping, this is Nasdaq. We have missed on the, it says on the Nasdaq buy at 78.4850, target 78.6675. We came in right at the 64 level, but we have not hit the target on the swing trading. and there is a problem on the ES. We have a double resistance at 29.92.25. That is causing a problem in the market. It's causing a huge problem in the market. And if we look at the NASDAQ right there, it says a reversal right at the target. It says reversal on the NASDAQ. So you got to start considering taking some of your profits out. For the CL traders on the scalping, the CL trader, let me get the CL. This is the CL on the scalping. Is about to hit the target. The sell at 53.93, and is already, you just nailed. I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to increase or decrease the target. I'm going to leave it as is on the scalping. So it is already, if you have one contract, it's 7 ticks. If you have 2 contracts, it's 14 ticks. And as we see, the system estimated on the scalping 53.84, and the market came in 1 tick above the 53.84. Sometimes we miss 1 tick. There is nothing we can do about it, but that's how it is. You know, there is nothing we can do. The system estimated, and it's up to us. Let's see. It is very important for this ES to break this level here, 92.25. If we break this level 92.25, we are in a good shape. For the swing trading, automated to trade, we are taking off on the long side, and all of them is same time frame, and all of them is same time frame, 1 minute. And on the also we can bring the Russell. It's the same story on the fully automated trade. It's a swing trading. This is a total different system. And it is 160 on the Russell, YM 1 minute 340, and the ES 300, and the NASDAQ 700. For the CL scalping, it came in right at the target and now is going back. So this is where, if you want to, you can interfere with it and a close position if you like to. So this is how the situation right now. If we look at the NASDAQ has not been able to break the 65 level. The NASDAQ has not been able to break the 65 level. And the ES is really struggling. Again, to the ES traders, is a really struggling market at 29.92. The pullback is to 29.90. 29.90 is the pullback. So there is a hard double resistance, fired couple reversal. The reversal are not a repaint reversal, and it is a really struggling area at 92 level. Very important area. If we break it, this is very good, but it is a struggling market, which right now it is only 8:36. So a lot of things can change. And now when you see is blinking, there is a lot of buyers coming in. So the probability now we're able to break the 92 level. This is a very good news if we can break this level. For the Russell traders, once we cross this projection on the Russell 51.5, we have 51.9, the second one 52.5. Mark it on your chart. 51.6, 51.9, and 52.5. And beautiful, absolutely beautiful start today. And this is a very good news. The 30-year Treasury bond fired a sell signal. And this one also fired a sell signal on the scalping, which is going to give us a boost up to the long side. Every time you see a new signal the opposite direction, it's going to help increase the 30-year, the ES. So when we have a fire signal on the 30-year Treasury bond sell, this means it's going to push the ES up. And when we have a buy signal on the 30-year Treasury bond, it's going to push the ES down. It's always worked the opposite direction. Now the total and the automated trade, they're all taken long. If we look at the bigger picture, is all the automated trades are pointing to the long side. It's not pointing to the short side, and there is no mix in there. All of them, the DAX, the ES, NASDAQ, Dow Jones, they have already positioned themselves to the long side. This is a very good, letting us know that this market is very strong to the upper side. So even by looking at your controller, you don't need to be wisdom with the trading. You just get away with it, and try to survive every day by day. And this is really giving you good direction where we are in the market, which is pointing to the long. And things can change in the market from 1 minute to another. But if there is no surprising news, it seems like we are going to the positive side today. For the fully automated trade on the swing trading, 1 minute on the DAX, 1 minute on the Russell. We're not using 6 different time frame and all this nonsense. This all of it 1 minute, and this is all of it 1 minute, and this one here is 1 minute. All of them 1 minute. One direction, 1 minute. They're all pointing long and all in one direction. And all of them, again, this is very important. You don't want to play this this kind of a game where one day we show an auto trade on a tick chart, another day on a Renko, another day on it is, or an ES on one time frame and the Russell on different. This is weakness. This is a very weak. But when you have all of them on the same time frame, this is power. So all of them direct into the long side. Some of them made money, some of them still, and they are still in the process. Right now we are at 8:41 Eastern time, and we still having a problem with the ES, and we still having a problem with the Nasdaq on those levels. Again, the Nasdaq having a problem at 64.75, and the ES having a problem right now. This is a re-entry point. I don't want to get into it, but this is a re-entry at 29.9275. It is very important to cross this line, and we will see what happen. The closer we get to the opening, the more cleaner direction we will have. At the moment, based on one contract, but the scalping, you can see is 127 ticks into the profit based on one contract, and on the swing trading is only 216. So there is not much big difference between the scalping and the swing trading yet, but it does not mean they're gonna stay like this. If this market trending, it's gonna be tremendous different in the ticks. Okay, finally the Nasdaq broke that area. Now, if you want to compare between the scalping Nasdaq and the swing trading Nasdaq, as we see, the Nasdaq is on 220, and the swing trading is 680, and and you can secure your profit to the fib line, and the same thing here. It don't need a brainer to do that. The system can do that also. We can go ahead and move it to the fib line, secure some of your profit, and also you can do this with a Russell, securing your profit and securing some of the profit. In the same time, it leaves you with protecting yourself, and it leaves you with a little profit. You don't need to make a decision. You just follow the charts. That's it. Follow the chart. No decision need to be made. You just do it. And now on the CL, the scalping is going back to retest this 53.84 and having a problem with that. So, okay, guys, I'll stay quiet for a little, and then we will cover more on for the zone automated to trade. Finally, the YM broke this level here at 67.57, and seems like it's gonna climb all the way to the 67.95. If this ES break the 92.75, there is nothing holding the YM all the way to the 67.96. And this is a very good trade. For the scalping is already close position, but on the swing trading still on the CL is still going all the way down to the 53.54, and what else we have? Very nice run by the CL. And what is nice about the scalping, guys, you already made your money before the markets open, so you can be free for the rest of the day. This is what is nice. And there we go, target hit on the we're about to hit target on 53.67 on the CL. You see, we missed one tick. The system estimated 53.67 56, and we came in at 53.69. Actually, we missed two ticks on the. I mean, cannot be 100% every time. Sometimes we miss one tick or two ticks, so that's why I prefer the ATM than the automated. Now, here is the difference between an ATM and when you know, roll your sleeves and get your hands with a trade, stand being scared. Um, a lot of times, if you are on a fully automated trade, 53.67, that will close your fully automated trade. But sometimes we miss one tick or two ticks. You can have the auto trade to close the target 2-3 ticks before the target, which is very good to use. But sometimes it is very nice to just take over and take your trailing stop down and protect your profit and keep your eye on your trade. This is very, very, uh, if you are if you can manage your auto trade, you can increase your profit by 500%. If you know what you're doing, you can really nail it, especially when you are trying to scalp the market and make a decision to take a little bit at a time with scalping. That can, make you survive the whole day. And once you hit your target, you just leave. You don't stay on the gambling table all day long. So this is management is very important, and the most important to know when to start automated and when to dismiss the automated trade and stay on the side. Whether you are automated or manual trader, you need to understand when to jump into the ring and when to stay out of the ring. It is not ill all day long is your fight. Sometimes if you jump in, it can cause a trouble for your account. Very important. We still have most of the auto trade going long, except the CL. We have it short. So we only have the CL on the short side, but the rest of the automated trade between the swing trading and the scalping and the zone, all of them, they are pointing long. This is the one we have covered a little bit before. A few minutes ago, we have finally, you see, this is very nice. Once the YM across the 67.56 pulled back, confirm the support, the resistance become a support line, and now we are about to have a breakout at 766, and then it is direct line all the way to the 94 level. So this is really, really good. And if we break this ES, the 92.75, the YM is gonna fly to that number. So it is very important to keep your eye on the 92.75 to have a breakout from that level here. Very important level to break that 92.75 on the ES. More buyers coming in, as you see, is start blinking. Let me take this one out. For the Nasdaq, we have a 68.75. Watch out for it. And let's see if this ES break into 92.75. Very important level, 92.75. We need to break that one. And it is a matter of we need a little push to get out of that. The next step, it will be 93.75. Okay, guys, I'll stay quiet for a while, and then we wish you the best. Thank you. A lot of a new signal on the scalping. A lot of new signal on the scalping. There's one thing about the swing trading is very nice. We started on the swing trading at 8 o'clock, and right now is 8:53. Okay, and took one trade at 8 o'clock, nailed 560. All of them, I have them on $500 daily. So it says hit daily target and 560. So I have a strong feeling today we gotta have some market trend in today. So what we do, what you can do, you can go ahead for another round. You know, one trade 560. I can take another chance to go for one more round. What you do, you right click on the chart. Again, you right click on the chart. You go all the way down to reload NinjaTrader script. And then you go like this and you say proceed and you say yes. And now we have reactivated the auto trade to go for one more round. The auto trade, it is set on $500, but if this market trend into your favor, it's going to stay on that trade. And once it hits the daily target, it's not going to take any more trades. But then now we have reloaded and rearmed this auto trade one more time, and now it is going to go for one more round for $500. Okay, and this is the 1 minute, and we'll keep our eye on that one as well, and we'll let you know how it is turn out. So we will go on the second round on the Nasdaq. The one follow the signal on the scalper. I'm not going to increase or decrease the targets because there we go. Because now we are getting closer to the opening hours, so I don't want to be messing with it on the scalping. But there we go. It is the target right in front of you, and you can do whatever you want to do with it. On the zone automated trade, after we explained to you a few minutes ago, we need to see this breakout on 92.75. Very important. We had the first breakout, confirming the support level, and this is the final destination 67.94 on the zone automated trade, and you can leave one as a runner, but what I'm estimating is 67.94. This is the dead end for now on the YM, so be careful. And it is showing on your chart here is it a 67.95. It is the end of this YM trade. For, as we said also, I don't know, half an hour ago, 68.75, it will be the limit on the NASDAQ. And for the ES, we still have not able to break the 92.75, which we've been talking about it for over an hour since when we started. We still having a problem with this key in the market today. The 92.75, it is the key on the ES, and it is very important to go above that line. It's very important to close above the 92.75. So the market is holding on that number here, and if we're not able to break it, we're gonna go have an immediate drop down on this one here. So the key, keep your eye on the 92.75 on the ES, and put a mark on your chart, the 92.75, very important level. We need to break that level, 92.75. We've been struggling with it. If you look at the past, here the last half an hour, we've been struggling with it for almost, now we started around 8 o'clock, now it's 9:13. It is the key, and we've been struggling with that number, the 92.75, all day long. So before you go ahead and start activating your auto trades to the long side, we need to see this 92.75 penetrated, broken, and then we will be. Now we start having a reversal on the YM, and look where is this reversal. I'm estimating the 67.97 is the reversal turnaround, but it seems like the reversal happened at 67.88. We'll see. We're getting closer to the opening. Okay, again, for the ones that just joined us, we have split we have took away the Forex, and then we split the screen to swing trading and scalping, and then you will have the signals in between on the first column here. You're very welcome to follow. As long as you are on a sim, we're not responsible for your trade. So we still have the same, we're still on the same levels, and we'll see when the market's open what has for us. For the one following the scalper, we had a buy on the scalping CL 53.77, target 53.90. So this is the scalping. I'm gonna let it close. I don't want to be getting involved in it, so we're getting close to the opening, so I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm gonna leave it as is. For the ones follow the scalper on the ES and the NASDAQ, we are about to close the NASDAQ. I'm not going to fuzzle with it. I'm going to let it close. This is the scalping, and the ES also scalping, and there we go. I'm going to let him go and let him close. And then I'm going to go ahead and secure it on the break even because it's getting closer to the opening. I don't want to mess with this, especially scalping. Things can go the opposite direction. We're about to have within almost 15 minutes we're going to have an opening. And I don't want to be having a scalper open position. So it is a fighting time. We can close the scalper before the markets open. Okay, we closed the NASDAQ. Has no losses. We could have closed it earlier, but leave it alone. And there we go. There we go. Here's the ES and the CL. On the scalping 260, I'll let it be. And then there we go. It's 918. I really wanted those to close right away. Very tight on the ES, extremely tight because of the 92.75. We have talked about it. And as you see, the 93. So I know what's going on, and I know why the scalper is not going up to the 93.50 at the moment, because of this 92.75. I have been mentioned for over an hour now. But my main concern to close the CL scalping. On the zone automated trade, we are about to close the first position as expected at 67.94, and we leave one as a runner. This is your automated zone, and we should be closing one of them at least at 67.94. So because also the ES is struggling for over an hour, crossing the 92.75, and that is going to give us a problem at the opening if we're not able to cross it. I've been screaming about it for 1 hour yet. I mean, 92.75 is the key. We need to keep your eye on it. And also is given problem at the scalping here. And we'll see if we are able to break it at the opening. It's very important key to break this 92.75. And the market is flirting on that number. You can see from the scalper, it is a really major problem, 92.75. So we're getting a closer, and if this the 92.75 not gonna break, it's gonna give us a problem at the opening. It will give us a problem at the opening. So the 92.75 for 1 hour, if we look at the let me try to get the black one. Look at this one, guys. From 8:30 until now, the 92.75 was the key, and as we see, the ES has been trying so hard to break the 92.75, was not able to do that. That is gonna cause a problem at the opening, because also you have a support area at 90.25, 90.50, and then a huge resistance at 92.75. So it is very important to break that level to have a smooth ride today to the long side. If this market not able to break the 92.75, we can experience a little trouble at the beginning, and this is how dangerous it is if you cannot read the market. So I'm still keen on see that number get broken. There is no short on the ES, not yet. There is no short. Wait. Finally, the CL is about to hit. There is a new signal, sell signal on the scalping NASDAQ. Now we are getting very close to the opening. We don't want to mess with it. This is the auto trade on the scalper. Be careful, there is no short on the ES. We have a lot of problems at 90.50. There is no short on the ES. Actually, this is a pullback re-entry buy, so don't. But now it's 9.24. I don't want you to touch it. But this is a support area. Now I think the ES will try to break the 92.75 again. And as we showed you on the YM, we've been tracing that trade on the automated zone. If we notice where is the wick, we missed by one tick on the YM. And I think by the time we open, we are taking one out at 67.94, and we're gonna leave one as a runner because I'm not expecting this YM to break that area until we see this ES 92.75 break it. It is a key in the market for the ones that join us. It is a key. The 92.75 has been trying for almost an hour to break that number and has not. So be careful on that one. So the very, very easy. The ES mark on your chart 90.50 is going to require a lot of sales to break the 90.50. A lot of sales. There is no short. Don't start getting excited with your motion. There is no short at 90.50, and you gotta wait on the short. There is a very messy area here all the way down to the 89.50. 89.50, it is from 89.50 to 90.50. There is no short trade. This is a lot of problems between 89.50 and 9.50. You cannot go short, and you gotta keep your eye to go long if you want to go long. If you are in a trade, you are in a trade like us. But you need to keep your eye and mark on your chart 92.75. 92.75 has been a problem all morning. I think we are about to close one of the trades on the zone automated trade. We are at 87 and we will be closing at 94. And the scalper, we are about to close on $300 on the scalper CL. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna have the last push to close the last one of the trades on the YM at 94. We're gonna get this one right now. There we go. We are closing one of the trades on the YM with the automated zone. You see how critical it is, this last tick. And also on the scalping CL, we nailed 20 ticks so far on the last entry signal. There we go. Look at this. Look at this. It's amazing. So 94 is the key on the YM, and leave one as a runner. Really amazing. And if you go back to the video, we have told you about that NASDAQ at those level an hour ago, and it is right now exactly where we are expecting. And on the scalper, we're about to close the CL somewhere around 500, and because this market is moving, it is a smart automated trade, is increasing the target by itself. You see, is increasing it. So look at this. We missed. We've been having this order for a very long time, and we missed by one tick. We missed by one tick on the YM, and we have this order for over half an hour. And there we go. The system give us another $100 to our favor, and there we go. It's gonna close it right now. There we go, 620 on the scalping, 680. There we go. Look, it just increased it itself. You see that? It's trading on behalf of you, you know. So there we go. If the market is trending, it's gonna stay into your favor. And stand closing. There we go. Look, look, look. It's playing cat and mouse between the CL. You see that? It's playing cat and mouse. Okay, we closed one, and it does it by itself. And now it's taking the second one, and it is trying to see if we can revive the last trade on it. Very clever done. And there we go. And as you see, the YM, we have this order for over half an hour if you go back to the video, and we missed by one tick. This is the automated zone. So this is, you know, we missed one tick to take one of them out. And we are about to close the CL on the second trade, and there we go. Done. Come on. Because this is a fib line here. There we go. We closed it. You do the calculation yourself. On the Russell, is about on the scalper, is about to close position on the scalper. Close position. Done. On the NASDAQ, we just had a new signal. And we had a sell signal on the NASDAQ. And we'll see. So that's how it is. So we're going to wait 5 minutes for this market to calm down, and we will be start picking up some. Okay, finally we closed the YM. We've been having this order for over half an hour at 67.94. Now it just closed, and the ones are using the automated to trade on the zone. We still have a problem for the YM traders at 7.95. That's why we left one as a runner, because of the timing. The markets is going to open, and as you see, we have said that if you go back to the video, this is where we are going to have a problem. That's why we put this trade there, and we left one as a runner, and it seems like it's not gonna able to break the 67.96 at the moment. So this is very, very clever. And for the NASDAQ, we just had on the NASDAQ trade signal on the 786050, and it is really struggling, and now it is 99.33. I don't like it now to make decisions or take a new trade when the market is open, because there is a lot of foul play at the beginning. So what I will do, I will stay quiet for the next 5-7 minutes until this market calm down a bit, and not making a decision at the opening, because the market is going left and right and have not found a direction yet. So if you are in a trade like those here from the swing trading, I don't mind to keep them, but I do not want to initiate a new trade at the moment until we see how this market direction, and then we can sit down and pick up the trades. As we see right now on the NASDAQ is about to close, and we are going to close everything, and I prefer to close everything. Okay, we have a new signal, sell on the NASDAQ on the swing trading, and now already your NASDAQ, I don't need to bring the charts every time, and now you are 6 ticks on that trade. So, but again, guys, the market is just open. We'll stay quiet for 5 minutes, and we'll take it from there. Thank you. Yeah, okay, thank you. We'll go back and put it there, and we're gonna increase this one. I prefer to close everything. You know what? I'm gonna do this. We are also, do you have a sell signal scalping on the ES, and the DAX scalping sell on the market is going extremely fast. I don't like that. And we're about to close the YM, and we are about to have a short trades on the swing trading, and for the ones new signal scalping sell also. For the ones that just follow the NASDAQ signal, you are 25 ticks on that trade, and from the scalping, and the one has followed the swing trading on the NASDAQ, you are 7-8 ticks into that trade. So right now the scalper, this is the scalper swing trade, scalper trading from the signal, and you are already 6 ticks on one trade, 12 ticks on 2 contracts, and this one here is already we nailed almost $600. There is a new signal on the YM, We nailed almost $600 on the CL, and now we are about to close $240. I'm not going to increase it. The target, I'm going to leave it alone and then let it close position. I don't like the start when the market starts. And there we go. Because there is a lot of foul play in there. And I don't like that, So we have a sell signal on the ES, swing trading. And we have, look, the market turn around immediately. That's why I hate the opening hours. Look, how the market is turning on the YM immediately. Okay, let's take 5 minutes quiet, wait till this market calm down a bit, and we will start picking up some trades. Thank you. Okay, the market was extremely fast, and I waited till flatten out everything and wait till the market come down a bit and trying to get a direction. That's why it is very critical when the market at 9:30, if you're not in position, should not take any trade. And now the market start come down a bit. I prefer to look at the market when the market is a bit calm, and because sometimes also your ninja traders start lagging on a very fast market, and your auto trade start get into a lot of slippage, especially if you're trying to scalp the market. So I prefer this market to calm down a bit and then start making decision. You cannot make a decision sometimes at 9:30 because it's very fast market, and especially when you have a long bars. I don't like those long bars because those long bars is gotta go back and confirm every number. So I prefer to wait till all this mess is finished, and then we will start looking at it. So now the market start calm down a bit, and we will start picking up the signal slowly. The market is not gonna go anywhere, so there's a plenty signals coming to our direction. We don't have to worry about missing a boat somewhere. You know, I don't know why the Steam quality dropped down, and I apologize for that. I don't know why. Maybe there is too many. I don't know. But it seems like the Steam quality drops, and I have to restart it again, I think. Let me see if it's gonna. I'm aware of this. I can see it. This is very funny. Why is doing this?